Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm telling a story about an orphan boy, so let's start. The 26th story of Oliver Twist. Oliver's happiness checked. Spring flew swiftly by and summer came. One beautiful night, Rose felt as though something deadly chillness was passing over her. Her countenance has changed to a marble whiteness. Another minute it was suffused with a crimson flush, and with a heavy wildness came over the soft blue eyes. Oliver and the old lady were alarmed. In the morning, Rose was in the first stage of high and dangerous fever. Mrs. Maylie sent Oliver to get a letter for Mr. Losberne, posted to Chertsey immediately. Oliver ran and reached a large house with a sign of the George. He spoke to the landlord, who immediately dispatched a horseman with the letter. As Oliver turned out of the gateway, he stumbled against a tall man wrapped in a cloak. He was coming out of the inn door. "Rot you," murmured the man. "Curses on your head, and black death on your heart. You imp! What are you doing here?" The man just fell violently on the ground, writhing and foaming in a fit. Oliver darted into the house for help. Then he turned homewards, astonished at the extraordinary behavior of the person. Rose Maylie had rapidly grown worse, and before midnight she was delirious. A local medical practitioner has pronounced her disorder to be incurable. Oliver could not sleep that night. He trembled with fear that something too dreadful might occur. He prayed fervently for Rose's life and health. Late that night, Mr. Losberne arrived. "It is hard," said the good doctor. "So young, so lovable, but there is very little hope." Next morning, Oliver crept away to the old churchyard and, sitting down on one of the green mounds, wept and prayed for her in silence. When he reached home, Mrs. Maylie was sitting in the little parlour. Oliver's heart sank at her sight. He learned that Rose had fallen into a deep sleep from which she would awaken, either to recovery and life, or to bid them farewell. Mr. Losberne attended to her constantly. After some time, the doctor came out. "What of Rose?" cried the old lady. "Tell me at once." "You must compose yourself," said the doctor, supporting her. "Be calm, you dear ma'am. She will live for years to come."